that there are a list of champions and items that are going to be nerfed next patch. The specific changes aren't out just yet, but we'll cover those in our upcoming changes video, which will release in 1 or 2 days with all the details that will be revealed. So hit that sub button if you want to be notified for that. Also, real quick before we get started, if you guys want to get better at League of Legends, make sure to find your challenger coach right now at ProGuides.com. They are waiting for you. So what are you waiting for? Go get better at ProGuides. Okay, so to start things off, let's cover the list of nerfs. The list of champions who will receive nerfs this patch are going to be Senna, Aphelios, Garen, Darius, and Shaco. Thank God Darius and Garen are finally receiving nerfs. Those two champions have been dominating the top lane meta for the entirety of Season 10, and I'm glad the Balance team are making this change. Also, the nerf towards Senna and Aphelios are both well-deserved because they're both extremely oppressive in lane. In terms of pro play, you were either picking or banning those two ADCs every time, with a mix of misfortune in the middle. Speaking of misfortune though, it is kind of weird that she's not receiving a nerf this patch. Her win rate and pick rate are just insane right now, and I hope that the Balance team change their minds. Okay, now let's cover some of the buffs. The champions who will receive buffs in 10.6 are Soraka support, Anivia, Nasus, Urgot, Kayn, Kindred, Hecarim, Xerath, Veigar, Draven, and Morgana. Honestly, this is a solid list. Most of these champions are not really considered OP, and a little bit of love goes a long way. However, they have been really careful when buffing champions like Urgot and Morgana because these two can single-handedly shift the meta in their respective roles. I remember like 3 or 4 seasons ago, Urgot was just considered the worst champion in the game for so long, and then he got buffed just a little bit, and then Bjergsen picked him mid, and then, wow, he just took off and became S tier. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Also, I'm really excited for those Kayn and Nasus buffs. Kayn is so close to becoming an OP tier jungler, and if they target his early game, then he'll be so much stronger next patch. Also, Nasus has been seeing a lot more play recently, and these buffs are going to take him to the next level, so low elo, watch out. Alright, now let's move on to the list of jungle buffs for unconventional junglers. The champs who will be turned into junglers next patch are going to be Brand, Zyra, Morgana, Shen, oh gosh, Teemo. Oh, and this is going to be a strange one, guys. My main, Yorick. We've seen a lot of champions being played in the jungle before, and I'm honestly not too excited about the Morgana and Zyra ones. Those two champs are super strong when they're viable junglers, and on top of that, Brand jungle is actually really strong right now, even without any buffs. However, he's always unlisted on our jungle tier list due to his play rate being just too low. Brand is, however, a sleeper OP jungler, and next patch he'll be even more OP. Okay, now onto the systematic changes. In patch 10.6, they're going to be buffing teleport for top laners. They're going to rework Death's Dance and also nerf funnel. Woo, that's a good one because the Master Yi Taric funnel, that was just way too broken, and especially in higher elo, it was in dire need of a nerf. Also, those Death's Dance changes were previewed during our last patch changes list. They're looking to add some more defensive stats on this item, but nothing is set in stone, and these might change before they hit the live servers. We'll make sure to keep you guys updated in a few days, so smash that sub button to stay notified. The Wukong rework is being released next patch. We have an in-depth video about his new kit, so make sure to check that out in the description link below. And lastly, they're going to be making changes toward autofill and duo parity. This is going to be great because it'll mean that both teams will have an equal number of duo queues and autofills. This ultimately means the game will be more fair. However, I do wish that they would try to also nerf dodging in Champion Select. Losing 3 LP and 5 minutes is almost nothing, and there needs to be more of a severe punishment for that. Like we mentioned earlier, guys, this is all the information that is available as of right now. However, these are the confirmed lists of champions, items, and runes that will receive changes in patch 10.5. We'll make sure to release our upcoming changes video for tomorrow or the day after, so stay tuned for that. That will cover all the buffs and nerfs in detail, so smash that sub button. And as always, go find your challenger coach if you don't have one. They will help you guys out. That's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the Rift.